I'm the king of the world! Oh. Hello, humans and animals alike, this is Dylus, and welcome back to Gex 3 Deep Cover Gecko. Now it is time to go to the Western Station, and in order to do so, we gotta climb up here and go past this, rickety, would we really call this a bridge?
Easy.
Oh, come on. Stop that. Okay. Here we are. Let's go right on in then.
Let's get it on.
So, in the Oregon Trail, we're going to start off with visiting the world's largest mound of poop. Why is it here? I don't know, viewers.
Load up your 6 guns and move them out.
Alright, so... here we are at the Oregon Trail. Hey, Alfred, what do you have to say?
The donkey's user manual says can climb steep hills.
The donkey has a user manual? Well, anyway, yeah, we can ride the donkey, and as Alfred says, he can climb steep hills. Otherwise, we would just slide down.
Go ahead. Make my lunch. That donkey is a wild one, sir. It could even headbutt.
Yeah, you can try headbutting with the square button as well. You can break those. Oh, watch out there. Psychro? Is that you?
There's gold in them there, teeth.
Yeah, that sound effect is used in Earthworm Jim for Psychro, so that kind of, since I played that first, that's what it makes me think of. Anyway, we gotta wait for this cart over here. There's this, there's this sign here. Visit the world's biggest mound of poop.
I'm a fixin' to kill.
You know what, I'll leave that for later.
You feel
Come
lucky,
on.
punk?
There we go. So, yeah, we're gonna have to basically play the waiting game here.
Favorite hobo. Mule Freddy! Coming through the back.
Alright, and here we are. We're on this huge pile of dong.
I could use a siesta.
So, I just want to show something. When you get off of the donkey, his default animation is like Tim's supposed to be eating the grass, but, as you can see, he is quite literally eating shit.
Lock and load, little lizard.
I wonder if the developers knew about this and just had fun with that there. But anyway, let's see what Agent Xtra has to say.
Hey there, you're looking mighty tired after a long day on the prairie. Are you one of them urban cowboys?
Shucks no, darling. I was thinking of heading into town, getting my tongue scraped.
Hey, quick draw, I have another idea. Why don't you get back to rescuing me?
Rescue smash-you, this lizard wants action.
I think you're scaring her, Gex. Jeez, is that how cowboys typically act?
It's tail time!
Well, anyway, next up we're going to collect 5 of a kind. And, this isn't a very helpful hint there.
I'm going to find Billy Crystal's smile.
Alright. Let's get right on the donkey, and we'll seek out the cards. Yeah, 5 of a kind, we have to find, 5 playing cards. So, the first one you have seen already.
I could use a siesta.
So, I don't really need to point it out, but... yeah, it's... right here by the gold cart.
Coming through the back.
Here's a checkpoint we can headbutt.
Rolling, right. Barkeep, I'll have sarsaparilla.
Alright, I think there's
Boxcar
one.
really is my favorite hobo.
No.
Gecko's got
There is a
know his
pot, though.
limitations.
Oh, and we have
You
this
feel lucky,
guy.
punk?
I'm just gonna ignore you.
I'm sorry, it must have been the beans. Go ahead.
I'm gonna ignore you too. Here's card number 2 in the mine shaft. Yeah, those headless, those like headless cowboys or whatever, they are very annoying. We'll have to deal with them for the 100 fly coin mission. So, I'll tell you how to deal with them for that when the time comes. Alright. Hawk-eyed viewers will see there's a card
Gecko's
down
gonna
there,
know
but
it.
I'm gonna wait on that. We have to take the donkey here, because there's a steep hill up here.
Howdy! There's some duty.
And I'm just gonna get rid of you.
Come through the back. Mule train. Come through the back.
Get out of here. Wyatt L.
Go
Erbchuk.
ahead. Make my lunch.
Alright, so here's number 3. And, you can't see it, but if we go behind that, pillar,
I could
that
use a
gives us a Paul coin. Camera isn't behaving very well right here.
Favorite hobo.
Alright, next we go in this other tomb. There's no Paul coin here, so don't worry about that. And then we're gonna go back to get the 5th card.
Dusty, awesome. Do you feel lucky, punk?
Alright. I know there's some...
I'm sorry, it must have been the beans.
Oh, yeah, this is why it's called the Oregon Trail. Ew. Alright, I'm gonna dismount the donkey here. And... I'm going to be very careful.
I could use a
It'll help if I first-person view here. Yeah, where this part of the land juts out the furthest, just jump down there. You'll land right next to a Paul coin, and further ahead is the 5th and final card.
Gecko's gotta know his limitations.
Alright, well, there's the easy way to deal with those, what is it? Those headless cowboys.
Put that in your pipe and smoke it.
Alright, let's jump on.
Hail time!
And Western Station has been halfway complete in terms of remotes. Now it's time to do the 100 fly coin mission and the last actual mission, which is to climb the mountain. We have to go all the way through the path for this one.
Saddle up, hombre.
Alright, so the Oregon Trail probably has one of the most annoying 100 fly coin missions. In large part due to those chickens. There are so many chickens here, and you gotta chase them around all la-di-da. And yeah, it's a real big pain in the ass. You're supposed to count your chickens before they hatch. Or, wait, what does the saying go again? I don't typically say that. Don't count your chickens before they hatch. Yeah, I guess you count them after, but this is like taking this a little too far. Yeah, there we go. But I always gotta make sure I just tail whip them as much as I possibly can, just so I know for absolute sure that they are whacked.
You feel lucky?
And then when you hit the ones in the boxes, make sure you're running towards them so you can actually break the crate and hit them in one fell swoop.
That is one powerful piece of machinery.
Alright, I gotta hit you.
Night,
There we
night,
go.
driver. Yeah.
There's gold in them there teeth.
Crazy Jethro broke Bronc repair. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Okay, so, I actually didn't quite pay attention to this during my, research for this game, but, recently there was an Angry Video Game Nerd episode, talking about the Gex trilogy, and, let me tell you, I'm very sure that was released just as a, marketing tactic by Limited Run Games, because I will tell you, there is a gaming convention that I go to where the Angry Video Game Nerd actually goes there pretty frequently, and Limited Run Games is also there, rather frequently, so I'm pretty sure they're, buddies, so that's why I think they were working together in terms of the Gex trilogy's marketing. You know, the trilogy that's going to be released on Steam and modern consoles soon. But anyway, I wanted to bring that up because in the N64 version, which the AVGN played for his review, that Crazy Jethro sign was actually another, Donner Party reference. It said, "Eat it, Donners," and it had something, I don't know what exactly, but, yeah, there was, that was the joke. I guess it makes sense there because, well, the Donner Party essentially was on its way to California through an Oregon Trail. And, yeah. Again, if you want to know more about it, there's a PBS documentary you can find on YouTube. Alright, so gotta go around here. Gotta go all around this steaming pile of dung. And, alright, we got 50 fly coins there. Alright, now we gotta be careful in...
There's some duty.
Let's see, yeah, we gotta be careful when going back to where we were.
You feel lucky, punk?
It's probable that you're going to, fall off into the bottomless pit. Did I get the bonus coin behind here? Yes, I did. It's probable that you're going to fall down into the pit while you're, getting the 100 fly coins, but that is precisely why I hit that checkpoint first. When you hit a checkpoint, it saves, however many fly coins you have obtained at that point. However, even if you die and don't hit a checkpoint, it still saves certain aspects, like paw coins, bonus coins, and, certain keys that you've, used to unlock doors. So, yeah, they primarily wanted to just, have fly coins be volatile just to annoy you. Anyway,
Gecko's gotta know his limit.
let's take a break at the watering hole. Now, typically, there would be secrets behind waterfalls, right? Well, turns out not this one. Or is there? Yeah, I don't like this design choice. Like, you can't even see that you could actually go through it, but not only that, you have to be on the left side of the waterfall to enter this secret room, which is required for 100%. Really, there's like no real hint. I just think that's really stupid. Anyway, you are rewarded with a whopping 4 fly coins, and I'm not really going to do it here, but if you want to grind for lives, this is actually the best place to do it. You could just off yourself of this cliff, respawn at the checkpoint, go back in the waterfall, and boom. All 4 of those purple fly TVs will be reactive. So, yeah, there's your life grinding strategy if you want to do that. I'm not going to, but the option's there. Alright, let's break open that pot. Now, I don't think... yeah, the best way to take care of those guys is to tail bounce on the heads. You can't deal with those guys with the donkey. You just can't. If you can, well, I would not recommend it at all. Alright, there's a paw coin hiding behind us there. And as we go through the mine shaft, there's another one of these stupid headless guys.
Stunt Gecko!
Yeah, you want to make sure you're pretty far away. If you get too close,
There's some duty.
the guy's just gonna try to hit you with his, I think he's holding a shovel.
I could use a fiesta.
For those ghost cowboys, they're much simpler to deal with, but you do have to hit them 3 times. Alright. There we go.
I'm fixing to kill.
Pardon our mess under construction. Yeah, you think? Alright, let's hit that checkpoint.
Go ahead.
And let's do this part here. Actually, since there actually is stuff in that, little mine here, I'm going to have
Gecko's
to
gotta know his limitations.
go down here and just abandon my donkey there. Oh, actually, now that I think about it, this might be your hint that, something's here. But my point still stands. I feel like the waterfall should have, like, at least let you enter through both sides, not just the one. It's a pet peeve of mine, okay? Alright, let's hit those jars. And,
Gecko's gotta know
thankfully,
his
if you stray too far from the donkey, the game is kind enough to give you another one, like, at their nearest post. Like, there's a place that you would rein the, like, tie the reins of the donkey. Alright, let's go through the mine shaft here. And, while I'm doing this, there is something I want to say about that conversation with Agent Xtra. So, in the N64 version, some of the conversations made it, not all of them. Most of the ones that are cut were kind of just too raunchy anyway. And, they cut off the Western Station one so that Gex doesn't say rescue schmescue, this lizard wants action. Let's see. Alright, let's take care of that guy. Oh yeah, I forgot to say, you don't have to defeat the vultures to get any of the fly coins. I do want to read the tombs here. Cactus Carl, he was scum. Jesse Jimmy, he had it coming. I don't know what that means, but there you go. Phil Angie's piano player. Dingus McCurdy. Nobody liked him. Interestingly, they all died in 1841. And if you're playing the N64 version, all these tombstones have are the number 1841. I wonder what the significance of that is. You'll have to tell me that, viewers.
Go ahead. Make my lunch.
Alright, next we go this way, and the camera is not behaving there. I guess I would have to zoom in for that. I'd like a snack, please. Let's go in the other tomb to get rid of that guy.
Barkeep, I'll have a sarsaparilla. Boxcar Willie is my favorite.
Right,
hobo.
you can press triangle to get the camera behind Gex. Alright, now we're entering some new territory. More chickens! Yay, I love chasing chickens. Alright, behind Gluefoot here. Yeah, Gluefoot, because he's not moving at all.
Lucky punk?
We get a paw coin. El Nino is actually the name of our donkey.
Make my lunch.
And we also have Wallet Maker, who has already been sold. Alright, just hitting the lone chicken will be no problem, but, yeah, I'm pretty sure there's nothing up there. I do want to bring the donkey around with me.
How do you like me now?
Alright, yeah, I know my general advice is to wait, a little bit until after you take care of all the other chickens before you release the ones in the box, but these chickens are so damn close to the boxes that you have no choice but to break them free, resulting in more chicken chaos. Come over here, you little cock!
Nap time.
Sorry, these chickens are just the worst. Like, I gotta spend an entire minute just to chase these chickens and make absolutely sure I have every single fly coin from them.
I am the greatest. I could use a...
Okay, I think we're good.
Lights out.
Camera, please. I'm gonna zoom in.
Gold in them there teeth.
No, I don't want to ride the donkey. Come on!
I'm sorry, it must have been the beans.
There we go! Oh, chicken shit. Chicken wuss. Alright, there we go. We got all that we need.
Howdy. There's some
next. We're gonna use the donkey, okay, so he can't make it back with the donkey like that, but since we have the donkey still, we could climb back up here and go for the next thing, which is this bonus coin. Alright, let me check my totals. Alright. So, the last few collectibles are a little tricky. Alright, let's see.
Go ahead.
We want to go behind here. And as you can see, there's a railway here. When we jump down here,
Gecko's got
we have these fly coins as well as some paw coins. And those are all the remaining collectibles in the Oregon Trail. But as you can see, that kind of cost us our entire journey. We're back at the start, so we gotta climb the mountain again. Whoopee. So, while I'm climbing back up the mountain, there's actually a strong criticism I have with this game. I'm sorry if it seems like this episode is very negative, but that's kind of how I feel about this level. But my criticism isn't about the level, it's actually about the game as a whole. So, many people who don't like Gex for some reason or other will complain that Gex talks too much in his games. In Gex 1, I agree in certain circumstances. There are certain levels in that game where he's quite the motor mouth. In Gex 2, I only agree with when it comes to him saying his catchphrase tail time quips, and I realized this enough to make a tail time counter on my Gex 2 playthrough, but other than that, he was talking quite fine. Gex 3, however, I actually have to agree wholeheartedly. In my opinion, Gex is at his most loquacious in Deep Cover Gecko. There are many instances each time you play where he makes a quip, then immediately makes another one without giving you time to process the joke. Furthermore, when you are scouring through levels, trying to find those last few collectibles, Gex will just end up saying the same several quips so many times that it actually gets to be annoying. The game has the decency, at least, to allow you to turn off the voice anytime, instead of just excluding it to the main menu. But if there are times when I actually want to turn the voice off, knowing I won't get any more new jokes coming out of Gex's mouth, that's kind of bad. I'm hoping that LRG will tone down Gex 3's quips per minute in their release of the Gex trilogy, but I'm not going to hold my breath on it.
Load, little lizard.
By the way, this problem only really applies to the PS1 version. Gex talks just fine in the N64 version, though I'm sure they had to with the N64's limited memory, otherwise he would be even more annoying. So yeah, if people say Gex talks too much in the third game, I would absolutely agree. But anyway, now that we're out of there, it's time for the bonus stage. Unfortunately, we would have to get out and blow up this blockade and go through the mine shaft, but I don't feel like doing that. Instead, if we do a well-timed tail bounce, if I can, there we go. We could just climb up here without all the hard work.
It's tail time!
So our bonus bonanza this time is to break 10 chicken crates. At least we just have to break the crates and not have to hit all the chickens. If I had to, like, hit all the chickens, I would be crying. Alright, so the donkey will allow us to go faster and climb those steep hills. There should be 4 at the lower level here. Let me zoom the camera out so I can see everything. The timers aren't the most helpful. They only give 5 seconds extra time. Weird man's hole.
really is my favorite hobo.
Okay, come on. I know I only hit 3. Ah, here we are. Okay, now we can climb up the hill.
Mule train! Coming through the back.
Alright, I figured, that, Gex, like, rambling rant that I did, it especially applies in the Oregon Trail, because basically his loquaciousness is doubled while he's riding on a donkey. Like, he has way more quotes that he just spouts out while he's riding the donkey, and it gets to be very annoying. But anyway,
Have a winner!
now that we're done, we are done with, that bonus round. So, there's our code. Get out of here, don't try to, like, sucker punch me. Alright, so, I guess now's a good time to end the episode here, and stop doing that. Next time on Gex 3 Deep Cover Gecko, we're going to go to the pirate level in search of booty. But what kind of booty exactly? So, with all that said, thank you for watching. This is Stylus signing off. See you next time.